Hello and welcome. I am Light, and this is my channel. And today we're going to do another segment on some of the creepiest places in the U.S. Before we get started, please, if you are subscribed, check your subscription and see if that bell is checked. A lot of people have not been getting notifications. I haven't been getting notifications from the channels I watch, and I know that other channels are saying that their notifications aren't being received. So, after that, if you would please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. And for those of you who are not subscribed, please do so. It's free. And click that bell so you can be notified when my content goes live. Let's get started talking about this, shall we? So let's start here today in Pennsylvania at the Eastern State Penitentiary, which is pretty well known, but some of the ways they treated their prisoners might not be as well known. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in here. A state-of-the-art facility when it opened in 1829, Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia once held many of America's most notorious prisoners, including Slick Willie Sutton and Scarface Al Capone. Though the prison was originally designed to inspire penance in its inmates, in reality, its harsh conditions and strict punishments drove many of its occupants insane. Residents were regularly kept in solitary confinement. They were strapped tightly to chairs for days at a time and forced to wear heavy masks that prohibited communication with one another. So not surprisingly, today many are still said to haunt the grounds. You can tour the decaying penitentiary daily, but for an extra chilling experience, visit in the fall during Terror Behind the Walls, a haunted house within the cell blocks. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to skip that. Not for me. Moving on. Rhode Island, Providence Hall. Providence City Hall is believed to be haunted by Thomas Doyle, one of the city's longest standing and most beloved mayors. Staff have reported elevators operating all on their own, furniture moving by itself, and unexplained whispers in completely empty rooms. Next is South Carolina, the Dock Street Theater. This working performance arts theater has had a tumultuous past, including fires and even an earthquake since it opened in 1735. It is considered one of the most haunted places in Charleston, which is kind of hard to do, with two ghosts roaming the theater. One ghost is the spirit of famous actor Junius Brutus Booth, who just so happens to have been the father of John Wilkes Booth, the man who shot Abraham Lincoln. And the second is a nameless ghost believed to be a prostitute. South Dakota, Historic Bullock Hotel. The first and finest hotel in Deadwood. This historic establishment is said to be haunted by the town's very first sheriff, Seth Bullock. Visitors and guests alike have reportedly seen apparitions of Bullock. They have even smelled his cigar smoke and noticed items that have been moved by unseen hands. Restored to its original grandeur, the hotel now offers luxury accommodations and a restaurant, a casino, and, of course, ghost tours. Now to Texas. The Hotel Galvez. Known as the Queen of the Gulf, the Hotel Galvez in Galveston opened its doors in 1911 and was added to the National Register of Historical Places in 1979. The hotel's rich history is laden with mystery, most notably the tale of the lovelorn lady, because you have to have one of those. She haunts the 5th floor. Legend has it that the bride-to-be Audra took her life in room 501 after she heard that her fiancé had died at sea, only for him to arrive at the hotel alive a few days later. Guests of Hotel Galvez have reported experiencing cold breezes, doors slamming, and flickering lights. Our next one is Utah, and I'm not sure that I'm pronouncing this correctly, so if I'm not, please go ahead and let me know in the comments below. The Old Tool Hospital, part abandoned nursing home and part haunted attraction. The Old Tool Hospital is all terrifying. Former nurses claim that the hospital is inhabited by 3 ghosts. 1, a nurse in white. You have to have that. The 2nd is a man in black, and the 3rd is a little girl. Ghost tours of the property are now available for paranormal enthusiasts. Known as Asylum 49, the full contact haunted attraction is not for the faint of heart either. Visitors can be touched, grabbed, and even carried off into another room by cast members. No, thank you. But if you want to be manhandled in a haunted nursing home, go for it. And our last one for today is Vermont, Emily's Bridge. Also known as Gold Brook Bridge, this site in Stowe is said to be haunted by a woman named Emily, who had arranged to meet her lover at the bridge so they could run off and elope. When he didn't show, she hung herself from the rafters. Visitors to the bridge have reported several strange occurrences, including seeing scratch marks appear on vehicles, hearing footsteps, and spotting a white apparition. I got one more segment of this to go, and it'll probably go up at the end of the month. Thank you for coming to my channel, and good night.